So today, in case you missed it, we saw some spectacular price movement as Bitcoin shot up around $5,000 in a matter of hours. What we saw was a nice short squeeze as over $110 million of shorts on Bitcoin got liquidated within 10 minutes. Incredible. After a few months of incredibly bearish and scared investors, the tide seems to have finally turned, and there are three massive reasons why to be bullish on Bitcoin that should happen or announced before the end of the year. In this video, we will cover three of these price catalysts that are already confirmed, yet I am not seeing many people talk about them. These reasons come from the biggest companies and investors in the game, so if and when the announcements come, I would expect to see all-time highs. But before we jump into the top 3 Bitcoin price catalysts, only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed. If you enjoy finance content, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Enjoy the video. Reason number 1 is Tesla resuming Bitcoin payments. The last time we saw price action like this morning was actually in February when Elon Musk and Tesla added Bitcoin to their balance sheet and announced that Tesla would be accepting car payments in Bitcoin. This is what sent the Bitcoin price to new all-time highs and really kicked off the bull run. Then, what really set the price decline was when Elon announced that Tesla was suspending Bitcoin payments due to energy concerns. The good news is that this week at the B-Word conference, Elon Musk spoke on when and if Tesla will start accepting Bitcoin payments again, and this is what he had to say.
There appears to be a positive trend in the energy usage of Bitcoin. Actually, part of this is due to the drop in Bitcoin price. What I observed, or what I thought I was seeing, there may be some disagreements on this, but from when Tesla announced that it had acquired Bitcoin and was doing Bitcoin transactions, there was a massive run-up in the Bitcoin price, and also a massive increase in the amount of energy used to mine Bitcoin. And I think I understand renewable energy quite a bit. I mean, Tesla does solar and interacts with a lot of wind generation through our Megapack, because basically need to store energy from wind and from solar. So we're pretty plugged into the renewable energy industry, and there was just no way that you could basically double or triple the amount of energy in such a short period of time with renewables. But you could shovel coal that fast, and so I was like, look, this is too sketchy. Tesla's mission is accelerating the advent of sustainable energy. We can't be the company that does that and also not do appropriate diligence on the energy usage of Bitcoin. So all I did was I said, look, we're going to suspend Bitcoin transactions for now. We're not selling any Bitcoin, nor am I selling anything personally, nor is SpaceX selling any Bitcoin. Again, I want to emphasize SpaceX, Tesla, and I own Bitcoin. I also own a little bit of Ethereum and Doge, but the companies just own Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin that I own is worth much more than the Ethereum or Doge. So clearly, if I'm, if these actions negatively affect me financially, if I was purely financially motivated, then I would not express this reticence about Bitcoin energy usage. Now, it looks like Bitcoin is shifting a lot more towards renewables, and a bunch of the heavy-duty coal plants that were being used, unequivocally being used, this is not a question mark, have been shut down, especially in China. So I think it's probably, we want to do a little bit more diligence to confirm could confirm that the percentage of renewable energy usage is most likely sort of at or above 50%, and that there is a trend towards increasing that number, and if so, then Tesla will resume Bitcoin, accepting Bitcoin. So I think we want to just do a little bit more diligence, and I think, but most likely the answer is that Tesla would resume accepting Bitcoin, most likely.
So Elon Musk saying he needs to do a bit more research, but that Tesla will again start accepting Bitcoin payments. Good news is that thanks to Michael Saylor and the Bitcoin mining conference, we know for a fact that Bitcoin is coming from over 50% sustainable energy sources, so an announcement from Tesla that they are resuming Bitcoin payments should happen shortly, and this leads us to reason number 2. Price catalyst number 2 will be Tesla or Elon Musk announcing another Bitcoin purchase. Again, similar to reason 1, this was revealed and confirmed by Elon Musk at the B-Word conference this week. Shortly after Cathie Wood spoke about negative interest rates, Elon Musk voiced his annoyance and anger about the real nominal negative interest rates in Europe. Elon voiced his frustrations that the money Tesla has in Europe in banks is progressively going down due to these negative rates, and that he is definitely going to sweep this cash into Bitcoin. Listen here.
Great.
Yeah, it's funny. It kind of Tesla's bank balances in Europe have negative interest rate, which drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, if you've got like 2% inflation on 1% interest, you're technically minus 1% return. But nonetheless, it is quite annoying to just see your bank balance drop in real time in Europe. Europe has negative interest rates. This is insane.
Paying the banks,
What?
paying the banks to hold.
Pay the bank to keep your money. I'm like, what?
It is crazy.
Like, what? We should definitely move that into Bitcoin.
And that leads us to the third and final price catalyst, which I also think is the most significant. So the reason behind today's big Bitcoin jump was news dropping that Amazon is definitely lining up Bitcoin payments and tokens confirmed by an insider. Now, when I first read this, I was definitely skeptical as the source named is an anonymous Amazon insider. However, upon investigation and research, the news company City AM that broke this are a well-respected and legitimate media company, and this comes on top of this week Amazon listing a recent job description detailing that they are looking for a digital currency and blockchain product lead. So it all checks out. Inside the article, the insider explains that Amazon is looking to accept Bitcoin payments by the end of the year and is laying down a pathway towards cryptocurrency transactions. So this is massive news, and if Amazon are looking to add cryptocurrency payments, you could be sure that Jeff Bezos and Amazon would also be buying up Bitcoin to add to their balance sheet. When this article dropped, it actually reminded me of one thing. Michael Saylor actually predicted that this would happen. If Amazon are getting involved in the cryptocurrency space, don't think other players such as Apple, Microsoft, or Google are going to stand around with their hand in their pockets. They will definitely be joining the cryptocurrency race alongside Amazon. This is what Michael Saylor outlined earlier this year. Take a listen.
I think the next news that'll drop is you'll see some big investment, like famous investment names, like big macro investors or big investors in the market, and then someone will say, yeah, we bought $1 billion worth of it, or we bought a lot of it and we're buying a lot more. Okay. I don't know which one, but there's 10,000 big companies that could buy $1 billion of this. There's 10,000 big investors that could buy $1 billion of this, and there's 10,000 individuals floating out there that could buy $1 billion of this. And that's the universe. And right now, I announced I bought $1 billion. Elon Musk announced he bought $1 billion. You know, we've had a couple of announcements of 750 million. So, you know, you got 30,000 different players, and there's not a lot of room in this thing. So at some point, you're going to see 1, 2, 3 more of them. They're going to come out with serious news like that because it's possible and it's logical. The place to stand is Bitcoin. And so we're waiting to see which company is going to be the Archimedes, and they're going to use that leverage against that fulcrum to move the world. 2021 is going to be an exciting year for all of us.
So there's the top 3 price catalysts that should drop for Bitcoin by the end of this year. If you are a Bitcoin or crypto investor such as myself, there is definitely a lot to look forward to in the space. Anyway guys, if you made it to the end, I'd appreciate a like on the video. I'll see you all in the next one, and as always, have a great day.